Hi everyone, welcome back to Gracie's Garden. I am in Florida Zone 9B, and today we are going to plant up the two plants that were dug up from when I had the trees removed last week or last video. So we're going to plant this fern, and as you can see, it recently had a bloom and then it put out the flower there. And then we're going to plant this plant here. It's actually about 4 foot tall, goes into the bushes there. This is probably the oldest plant. This one here is probably the oldest plant I have. I got it at a yard sale. The old man who was having the yard sale was such a sweetie. He was giving out everybody cuttings out of his yard, and this is the one I got. He called it the alligator plant. I've never found out what the name of the plant is, but I love it. It doesn't seem to bloom or anything. And then we're also going to plant the variegated elephant ear, which I purchased last week at the plant sale. But first we have to clean up this flower bed a little bit. There are some trees growing in it and just some random things that we're going to take out so we can plant these plants. Okay, so I did clean up the garden a little bit. So I got out all the Chinese lantern trees that were just seeded in here. Took those all out. And I cut back this here plant here. I cut this back a little bit. It has a yellow tulip looking flower on it. So yes, this is a yellow tulip tree or shrub. It's just gotten very leggy. It is in bloom already and has lots of buds on it, so I'm going to let it do its thing. But I think next season I'll cut it back so they'll be more full at the bottom. And then the azaleas are there. And in the middle of all this, I found a sigonium right there. I remember planting that years and years ago. So, and then here, one of the snake plants is in bloom there. So I think I'm going to plant the fern here off to the side and then put the other plant here on the corner. And I want to take that lattice out. It doesn't seem to be attached or doing anything, so I'm just going to throw that out. Okay everyone, let me give you a little plant haul, or not actually a plant haul, but a plant accessory haul. So I went to the Lake Mary, Florida art festival, and they had some cute plant things while I was there. So one of them was just like a little stake that you can put in your plant pot, and the other one I got was this little hummingbird stake. These were $8 each, though he gave them to me 2 for $15. So I thought those were adorable, so I'm putting those in my plants. Hey, and the next thing I purchased was some plant pots from Aldi's. So I got a cute little snail, and he does have a drain hole. And these were only $3.99. And here is the second one, like a little mushroom, also with a drain hole. So got that. I'm really liking snails lately, so hopefully that's something that stays in trend, because I know the red and white mushrooms were so popular last year. The next thing I purchased, and this has gotten wet because we're having rainstorms, but was the plant trellises. And the box is soaked, so I'm just going to rip it out of the box real quick so we can see them. So it comes with 3 different trellises, so this is one of them. They're about a foot tall, maybe a little bit taller. So this is one, and then this one here has the 2 stakes to go in the ground, and then the third one. So not bad, and for all 3 of these it was $3.99. They had some nice stuff at Aldi's, though some of it was very cheap, and so I didn't buy it. Like they had these charms that had crystals on it. that you could put in the plant pots, and they were all very nice, but I think every single one of them was broken. And then at the Lake Mary Art Festival, they also were handing out forget-me-nots. These got wet, so my sister got a pack, I got a pack. So I'm just going to throw these in the garden. The packages got wet from all the rain this week, and we'll just scatter them about and see what they do, and if they even come up. I've not, I think every year at these plant festivals they hand out forget-me-nots, and I've never once had any of them come up. So we're just going to scatter them in the garden. And just show you what the seeds look like real quick. Just basic seeds, I think. So here's the butterfly garden that I've been working on. So I'm just going to plant the seeds just along the border there between mine and my neighbor's property. I'm just going to scatter them. I'm not even going to dig a hole. I just kind of press them or step on them to press them into the ground. And you can see here the Dutchman's Pipe, Dutchman's Pike vine is really starting to get green again. I still don't have the trellis up. We've had some really high winds, so I'm a little leery of putting the trellis up. So I'm just going to wait maybe another week, though it's going to have to happen soon because the vines are starting to crawl on the ground and get out of control again. And I really don't want that to happen this year. So just waiting on the winds to die down. And let me show you an update on what we got planted in the backyard. Okay, so here is the fern planted back in the ground. It's doing fine. It has one leaf that kind of yellowed, but that leaf was kind of damaged along the way, but everything is doing okay with it. I still need to get some more dirt to cover the roots of it a little bit. The lettuce is still there. Apparently it's buried in the ground, so I have to dig that out. And then this plant here, it's doing better than it was. It was looking very, very sad there for a little bit, but it is really kind of perked back up. So hopefully it will make it. I've been watering every day, and then with all the rain, it's been doing pretty good. So see, the wind is still whipping out here. Okay, as you can see, the wind is whipping. They haven't come back to do the stump grinding yet, the tree people, so give them a few more days and then I'll call them. The yard's very bare looking. Alright, that is going to be it for today's video. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.